police are intensifying their search for the colored male believed to be responsible for the massacre at the Royal Hotel. The suspect is described as 6 feet 3 inches and is believed
They're
to be
saying you
armed.
threw Tony off the roof of the Royal?
Actually, it was through his penthouse window.
You always had a flair for the dramatic.
Tony's ledger. Last couple pages are pretty interesting.
Any idea what US 5CJ means? Wait a minute. Holy shit. Why is Lou willing to comp 10 grand a month at a brothel and the same at a drug den?
Based on what Greco told me and Scaletta, Marcano's laying out a bunch of money to get gambling legalized. And if that's what you're after, who better to have in your pocket?
Then a judge on the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, US 5CJ.
Exactly.
There have to be over 20 judges on that bench. Could be any one of them.
The kind of man we're talking about isn't used to people getting into his business. I start visiting the places listed in that ledger, he'll panic and go to Lou for help.
And that's when we'll find out who he is.
Keep that wiretap running.
Never turn it off.
This is New Bordeaux News.
What?
Hey, darling.
What's this jig up to?
What?
Haitians coming from?
Come.
Well, if it isn't my...
Carly, assume you're still publishing that rag of yours.
If it bleeds, it leads. And with you out there doing what you're doing, Christ, can't print copies fast enough.
You have something for me?
Whores. You want high-end whores in the French ward, you go to Handsome Harry Rubber Show, Lou Marcano's hand-picked man.
Probably a safe bet that Lou funnels all his VIPs Harry's way.
You like to fuck, Harry's the man you want to see. He's got it all covered. Hookers on the corner, porno shoots, and if you got the money, he'll let you live out your sickest fantasies.
Usually a good idea to cut off the big money first. Hurt an asshole like Harry right out of the gate.
I can see the headlines now. New Bordeaux's Blue Bloods cotton sex scandal. Or maybe the city's dark, perverted heart.
I'll see what kind of information I can get out of Harry's people about the operation. And the high rollers.
Running horse for Handsome. When you're done with this whole mission of death of yours, we should really talk. You can tell me your story.
Coming through.
What's your problem?
Sorry, my fault.
What? Who's screaming?
Oh, God, I don't want to die. Out of my way!
That don't look good. I spotted something.
Not sure what I just saw.
I see. Got targets on me in the ward.
Far away.
I'm stuck.
Robots are amazing.
Wasn't even listening.
This John, he said he was
There's a lot of places I want to visit.
Call that
country.
a customer.
The goddamn bayou most definitely is not one.
Don't you fucking say it. Don't make me beat your dumb ass.
Out in hell, goddammit.
Right?
Huh?
Your
She's turned bad. Hurry! Send everyone!
Got targets burning down on me in the French ward.
You got it. We'll be around shortly.
Don't you know you're dead?
Look who I found.
Time to burn, fucker!
You made some poor choices in your life.
That didn't sound right.
Let's go! In my sights, motherfucker! That was goddamn slick, I tell you!
Next time, then.
Reports of a hit-and-run incident in the French ward. Response requested. All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging. Request assistance, all units. All units, negative visual on suspect. Repeat, visual contact lost.
No, not my car!
All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
Now I've got something to speak about. So open up your ears and get ready to proceed. This time we gonna discuss our government. What's it doing for you? Saving the roads, keeping the mail running, protecting and serving.
All units, suspect spotted in Kickball Harbor.
Where you live, shady skin. But right now we're gonna be discussing one specific organization operating with the full support of our current administration. And that is the FBI. Turns out those motherfuckers are doing everything possible to undermine the black voice and the black vote. Even going so far as to police incoming. Who you think they consider to be the most dangerous? You got real police incoming. You got real police incoming. You got real police incoming. King gave his Zion Green speech in 1963. The FBI labeled him, and I quote, most dangerous and effective Negro leader in the country. Our federal government labeled a man who molded people. Got a beat on it, dumb son bitch!
You survived the Eagle team in a fucking cold here? Yes, this is it.
Responding units, visual contact with suspect lost.
Need help getting away from the pigs in Tickfall.
Gotcha.
I'm in Tickfall, just about out of everything.
Be out directly.
Show me what you got.
Our business is done. You know how to find me.
They got the largest domestic law enforcement.
I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like the goddamn river.
Smells all right to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, Rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tikfa Harbor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's got to be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
We gotta force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.